Hi, I've got another bite-sized blues lesson for you today, and today I've got some psychedelic Jimi Hendrix for you, and it's going to be from Electric Ladyland, and the song's called 1983, A Merman I Should Turn to Be, which is a bit of a mouthful, I know, but a great song nonetheless. So anyway, we'll get straight to it. So before I start, quickly, I've got an overdriven sound on my amp, and I've got a kind of delay on, so kind of that kind of delay. And I've also got a Voodoo Lab Micro Vibe with the speed and the intensity turned down quite low, so you're getting that kind of the effects there, but it's not too overpowering. So anyway, we'll get straight to the song. It's going to start off like this. So what I'm doing there is I'm pretty much barring the 12th fret of the E and the A, and I'm kind of laying the blunting the rest of the song, the rest of the strings with my finger, and I'm kind of hitting it, sliding down, and then getting an A note on an open A string. Sorry. Then we're going to do this. So what we're doing there is we're going to get an open A, hammer immediately onto that 3rd fret of the A string, which is going to be a C. Then do the same for the D string. Oops. We'll hammer onto the 2nd fret, and then that finger's going to already there. So that's going to be open G string, 1st fret of the B string, and open E string. So that very slowly goes like this. Then we're going to get a kind of D. The way I'm playing it, I'm not playing a normal D like that. I'm removing that finger, so it's kind of D5. In fact, I'm getting that open high E there as well. So once we've got that far, we're going to do this little riff. So what we're doing there is we're getting an open A, so hammering onto the 3rd of the A. We're going to get a 2nd of the D, 2nd of the G, open G, then we're going to go 2nd on that G again, we're going to get a kind of A chord. So far we've got this. As soon as we get to there, we're going to do this. So like, all that is pretty much 3 to 2, 3 to 2 on the low E, kind of 3 times, and then to a D, which is that same D as before. So far we've got this. And that's pretty much the intro. So once we've played the intro, we're going to be into our kind of melody for this, like the guitar melody, which is, for me, sounds absolutely fantastic. I'd love to know where he got it from, where the idea came up from, and I'll show you the way it's played in the song and the way I play it that kind of fits it in and fills it out a little bit more. So the song actually goes like this. So what we're doing there is we're going to go from the 5th, slide up to the 9th of the G string, and then back down to the 5th, which is fantastic, love that. And then 2nd of the G string, then we're going to go. So that's going to be 2nd, slide it up to the 4th, to the 5th, to the 9th. So far we've got this. I'll give that some vibrato if you want. And then back down to that 2nd. Oops. And then the next time we go through it, that's the same as the first part. We're going to go slide up. So we're going to slide from the 2nd to the 9th of the G, down to the 7th, to the 5th, to the 4th, to the 2nd. So that entire thing So because I'm playing this on my own, I like to kind of fill it out, because on the record version there's a couple of guitars, 2 or 3 guitars at least playing that bit, where there's, you know, there's a rhythm and there's a kind of probably 2 rhythms and a lead guitar going over the top of that Hendrix is overdubbing. So when I play it on my own, I like to fill it out a little bit. So rather than just play that guitar melody, I'm kind of playing the chords with it, and it goes like this. So how we're going to play that, it's going to be pretty much the same as before. But when we get to that, we're going to kind of play an A, which is an A, but without, but with an open B note. And this chord sounds great with the kind of univibe type effect. And then we're going to play the thing again. And then when we get to that stage, we're going to play a D, which was that same D as before. There's the D, the A chord, to the D. So once we get to that stage, we're going to do this. Which is just basically a few chords really, but they sound great, and with the univibe effect they sound fantastic. So we're going to start off with this D flat, then we're going to go to a D major, kind of arpeggiate it, then we're going to go to a D flat minor, and we're going to do this. And then we'll get to that stage, we're going to lift our little finger off there, hit the B string, keep the rest of the shape there, so it's kind of a D minor 7. I'm going to hammer on from the 5th to the 7th of the B, and put that finger back straight back where it came from. So that very slowly goes. Then we're going to move down to a C6. This is basically a C major, but rather than ending at the B string, we're going to bar the entire, all the strings. So it's going to be 3 on the A. On the A, it's going to be 3 on the A, and then 5 on the others. And we're going to kind of arpeggiate that, making sure we're getting that high E in there, which is going to be fretted at the 5th. So that sounds great again with the univibe. And then to a B minor, and we're going to do the same thing as the D flat minor, and move down to an A flat 6, which is basically the same as the C6, but move down to. And I'm going to play an A chord. And then we're going to kind of put our finger on the B string at the 3rd. So that entire part goes. Then we're back into our melody. Back into our chords again, and then when he plays through that again, this time by the way, on the second run through, he kind of plays the a D6, so he's doing the same as the C6 but in a D position. basically played 2 verses and 2 choruses. The song takes a different direction, and it goes into a few chords again, and it's again a very psychedelic, and it's the Too Bad section. It goes like this. So all that basically is that D chord again into an A, into a C, into a G. Which again, if you watch Bite-Sized Blues regularly, you can play a normal G like that, G bar chord, which is nothing wrong with. But if you want to play the Hendrix way, we kind of hook our thumb over at the 3rd, and then play 5th of the D, 4th of the G, and then 3rd of the B. So that's. And I think he plays that 3 times, and then towards the end he carries on playing that, the rhythm plays that, but there's a lead guitar part that's doing this, or maybe even the bass. So what we're doing there is we're kind of we're going from the 7th to the 6th of the G, and then we're going from the 9th to the 9th to the 7th of the D. So and then repeating that. Then we're going to go. Then we're going to go 7, 7, 5, 4 on the D. Oops, 7, 5, 4 on the D, which goes like this. Then back. Then we're going to do this. Which is going to be 5, 4 on the G to 7, 5 on the A. So far we've got this. And then to end up we're going to go, which is going to be 5, 3, 2 on the D, and then back up. And it repeats that 3 times. But on the 3rd time there's a harmony guitar which does this. So what we're doing there is we're kind of going 7 to 5 on the B, and then 7 to 6 on the G, and then we're going to go 6 to 4 on the G to 7 on the D. So and then we're going to end up on a C chord and then a G. And then we're back into our chords. So that's basically the riffs you'll need for 1983 and Merman I Should Turn to Be, and yeah, it's quite a long song, and there's a massive kind of solo-y psychedelic bit in the middle, but they're the main riffs, and that should be enough to get you through the song. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, feel free to watch any other Bite-Sized Blues videos, and feel free to subscribe or like the videos if you like them, or dislike them if you don't like them. Please don't do that. And if you've got any kind of requests, or you know, if there's anything you can feel I can improve on, feel free to let me know and I'll see what I can do. So anyway, thanks for watching.